They took your childhood. Why are you gonna let them take the rest of your life? You're wasting your time, you're wasting your energy trying to control things that you cannot control. Especially when it comes to your parents. You don't control your parents and you never will. What you can control is you. You can control how you show up for yourself, how you start protecting your peace, protects your energy. You control when you start living your life on your terms. We gotta talk about that victim mentality. Growing up as a Jehovah's Witness, you are taught to have a victim mentality and to get used to being the victim. Oh, everything always happens to me. You're used to blaming everything but yourself. Not over here. Over here, I'm going to teach you how to reprogram your mind, how to change your mindset, how to get you to be thinking the thoughts that's going to get you to where you want to go. What's good, y'all? I'm Jordan, and who am I? I'm Jordan, and I empower people who are in strict Jehovah's Witness homes or any strict environments at all to boss up, escape their strict homes, and create the best version of themselves and create their dream life. So if you want any part of that, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button, the like button, and do what you gotta do. It's extremely hard to have a positive mindset and to not feel defeated when you feel like your life is at the mercy of people who just don't get you. Your parents' words, their actions, and even what they say and do, it cuts deep, especially when it's your parents. If it's anyone else, who cares? But when it's your parents, it's different. But here's the secret. When you stop focusing on what they do, what they say, oh, what are they gonna think? What are they gonna... No. When you stop focusing on that foolishness and you start to focus on you, your needs, your wants, you start to consider yourself, oh, that's when everything changes. Is it easy? No. No one said it was easy. It is not easy, but it is possible and it is needed. If you want to have a fulfilling, happy life, you need to do this. Your parents had a shot at their life. They get to do what they want to do with their life. They're grown. Now it's your turn to do what you want to do with your life. It is your life. You do not have to be in a religion just because your parents said you had to. If you don't want to be a Jehovah's Witness, you do not have to be a Jehovah's Witness if you do not want to. No one can force you to believe something that you do not believe. You can either keep on waiting for your parents to validate you, to give you their acceptance, to give you the love, to give you the satisfaction, to give you the support. You can wait for all of that. You can wait for them to validate you. You can wait for them to change, or you can start building the life that you actually want right now. You cannot do both. You cannot, oh, I hope I get your approval and validation, while at the same time, oh, I'm gonna work on myself and I'm gonna do what's best for me. That doesn't work. It's either one or the other. You cannot try to serve and please your parents while at the same time serving and pleasing yourself. It's not gonna work. And this goes for everyone. It does not matter where you live. It does not matter how strict your parents are. It does not matter if you have no money in your account. Listen, when I wanted to move out of my home, I didn't have no plan. I had no money in my account. I had no experience. I did not know what I was doing. Okay, I had nothing. I've never moved out before. I don't know anything about the world. And I didn't just move out. Oh no, I was kicked out because I started this YouTube channel spreading awareness and helping people escape like me. So I was thrown into this. I didn't have nothing. It was rough. I was living in my car. Yes, I was living in my car until I could move into my apartment. So don't think like, oh yeah, you always had it, but no, I didn't always have nothing. I had to work for this. I had to figure it out on my own. So everything I'm telling you now, these are the gems that I picked up, and I want y'all to do this so you can avoid getting into those mistakes. I don't want y'all to get kicked out of your house without having no money. I don't want you to move out just to get evicted. No, I want y'all to be prepared. What your parents says, yes, it can have an effect. What they say and what they do, it has an effect. It does. Their actions, their lack of action, their lack of emotion, their lack of support, their opinions, even their opinions. We want so bad to have their approval. And you know what? They may say things that hurt you. They may do things that hurt you. They may refuse to support your dreams, refuse to support what you want to do. But you have to get to a point where you understand that is on them. That is on them, not you. Their decisions has everything to do with them. That is their projections. That's what they're dealing with in their life. They have their own battles and their own demons they need to figure out in their mind. Okay, you got your own life you need to deal with. You cannot wait for anyone outside of yourself to validate you, or else you are always going to have a lack within. Because the moment someone takes away that validation you are so badly craving, you're gonna be where? You're gonna be sad again. And you're gonna be depressed again. You need to look within yourself for that validation and approval and acceptance. And it is not easy. I'm the first to say it is not easy, especially when you want to so bad just to make your parents proud. But I am telling you, waiting for their validation, waiting for the green light from them to just, oh yeah, go ahead, I approve of that. Oh, if you want to move out, yeah, that's okay. Oh, you don't want to go to meeting anymore? Okay, that's okay. You cannot wait for that. It ain't coming. You're gonna be stuck at a red light forever. It's a trap. Their opinions, do you wanna know where their opinions come from? Their opinions are based on their own experiences, their own biases. They're basing it off of a cult. They are not living in the real world. They believe that the SWAT team is going to come and collect them in the Great Tribulation. Do you understand what I'm saying? You need to get up and realize it's you. No one's coming to save you. And it sucks because we want the help, right? We want other people to support us. It's hard to do this alone, but I'm telling you, it's possible. What you believe about yourself is going to affect you. You cannot wait for other people to support you. You cannot wait for them to approve of you. You cannot wait for them to validate you. You can't. Your parents' opinions, it's not going to pay your bills. Their validation, their approval, their acceptance, it's not going to pay your rent. It's not going to pay nothing. It does not put money into your account, into your pockets. It doesn't pay the car note. It doesn't pay the insurance. It doesn't put money in your savings. It doesn't put food on the table. Their opinions hold no weight. And that's okay. You just got to focus on you. A lot of our parents really do mean the best. Some of them. But a lot of them mean the best and their intention is with love, but they just don't deliver it the right way. Some parents just don't know how to show love in the right way. They don't know how to show love and they don't know how to receive love. And then they project that onto you. And you can't wait for them to learn. You can't wait for them to heal. You cannot heal your parents for them. You got to do that yourself. The more you're fixated on what they should do, oh, my parents should do this. My parents need to do this. My parents need to do that. I'm going to wait until they do this. She did that. He never supported me when I said, oh, my whole childhood and da-da-da. The more you fixate on what they should have done, what they're not doing, the more stagnant you're gonna be, the more stuck you're gonna feel. You just get in a shovel and you just dig in a bigger hole. Stop giving your parents the power to define your happiness, your goals, your worth, your peace. No one can define you but you. The energy you're putting onto them, stressing about them and what they're not doing, and that's energy you can be pouring into you. Because if you're not pouring into your cup, who's pouring into your cup? You have to take your life seriously. You have to start pouring into you. You have to take you and your life seriously. Watch how you speak to yourself, because the way you speak about yourself is what you're going to have in your life. You're going to see it in your reality. You know what you do have control over? You have control over how you show up for yourself. You decide whether you wake up and start to work on your goals or you just decide to scroll on TikTok all day. You have control over whether you decide to go to the gym, whether you decide to go out for a walk, you decide to go for that 30-minute run. You have control over that. You have control over what you put in your mouth, what you eat, what type of food are you putting into your body, what type of vitamins are you putting into your body, how much water are you drinking. You decide how you spend your life. You want to be on Netflix all day? Okay, well, you're gonna have a Netflix life. Okay, you're gonna be living your best life vicariously through the characters on Netflix, while you're just sitting there doing nothing with no results, and you have nothing to show for your life because you didn't do nothing. I'm not coming for you. I'm coming for my younger self, because this was the pep talk I needed. Girl, boo, get up. Get up. We don't have time to waste. People are dropping like flies. Okay, the economy that we're in right now, y'all need to get on top of your ish. Even if you feel like you can't get a plan, even if you feel like wherever you live, I can't afford it, I possibly don't have the money, stop with that story. If you keep on talking more about it, you're gonna bring more into it. I need you to say, I'm focused on improving. I'm focused on improving my story. I can't wait for the wonderful opportunities that are coming to me. I'm so grateful that I already moved out. Even if you haven't moved out, you need to start speaking more positively to yourself. Your inner voice matters, because how you speak to yourself, how you treat yourself, is how everyone around you is going to speak to you and talk to you and treat you. You're going to continue to attract horrible opportunities if you keep on talking horribly to yourself and about your life. Stop speaking down on your life. It's affecting you. Your words have power. What you say about your life affects where you go. Start by reframing your thoughts, okay? Instead of saying, oh, I'll never be able to do this. Oh, I'll never figure this out. I'll never have enough money. No, you just say, oh my gosh, I'm about to step into the richest time of my life. I'm about to step into my biggest bag. I'm about to step into a season that is the most abundant I've ever had. I'm about to attract the best job. I'm about to start making so much money. I'm about to meet the best friends that love me and care for me and consider my feelings. I am so blessed. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. I'm learning, and every single step gets me closer. Even the mistakes that I make is helping me grow and build. It's giving me lessons, and I'm just building character. Like, everything that happens to me, good or bad, only works out for me, because everything ends up working out for me every time. You see? It's all about your perspective. It's all about how you talk to yourself. It's all about how can you come home to yourself? Do you feel secure within yourself? How do you speak to yourself? What's going on in your mind? Because yes, you may not like your current circumstances. It may be horrible. It may be shit. Okay? Your circumstances right now may be doo-doo, but you got to be delusional with it. Okay? You just got to say, all right, yeah, this is preparing me for something bigger. I don't see behind the scenes, but I know this is just bringing me to my best self. This is bringing me to my best self. Everything is working out. I can't wait for that opportunity. You have to speak life into yourself. Stop worrying about how everything is going to happen. Oh, well, how is that going to happen? How am I going to get the money? How am I going to move out? How am I possibly going to find an apartment? How am I ever going to be approved? How is my parents ever going to let me? You are focusing on the things that you don't need to worry about. That's not your problem. You can't control that. Instead of focusing on the how and the when, focus on the work. Okay? Focus on the work that you need to do. Start with a vision. What does your dream life look like? How much money is your future self making? What type of friends do you have around you? What is your career looking like? How do you spend your days? What are the little things that make you happy? Who do you have around you? What do you do over the weekends? What are your morning routines looking like? You need to make this real to you. Where are you living? How do you feel every day? Do you go on frequent vacations? How do you eat? How many times do you go to the gym? You need to literally script out your life. What does your future self do? Because how do you expect to get to your future self? How do you expect to get to your dream life if you don't even know what it is? How are you going to be able to accomplish your goals if you don't even know what your goals are? Let's say you want to become a doctor, right? If you are not going to medical school, you're not doing your clinicals, you're not taking the classes, you're not studying, you're not doing what you need to do, you're never going to become a doctor. You can pray as much as you want, and you can hope, oh, I hope, and oh, I'm doing. If you're not doing the work, you're not getting the results. Just remember, you're literally in control of where you go. Write down your goals. Take it seriously. What are your yearly goals? Okay, now break that down even more. What is my monthly goals? What is my goals for January? What are 3 things I want to accomplish by the end of the month? And then February, and then March. You need to take it with intention. Don't just say, oh, I wonder what my life's gonna look like. No, you should know what your life is gonna look like based on what you do today. What are you doing today, tomorrow, next week to get you to where you need to go? Their opinions are irrelevant. Their lack of understanding is not your problem. Their disapproval of your choices is a reflection of them, not you. You can't please your parents and yourself at the same time. You cannot please anyone else and please yourself at the same time. You gotta do what's best for you. Cause I gotta do what's best for me. You'll be okay. I got to move on and be who I am. I just don't belong here. I hope you understand, try to understand. I might find a place in this world someday, but I live for now. I gotta go my own way. They took your childhood. Why are you gonna let them take the rest of your life? You have life right now. You have the opportunity to escape and do what you're gonna do. And you mean to tell me you're sitting there doing nothing because you're afraid of failing? I mean, you at the very bottom anyway. Why not try? Why not? What else do you have to lose? You already not at peace. You already unhappy. You already have self-doubt. So why not just, what else you got to lose? Just accept yourself, let go of expectations, and do what's best for you. I do what's best for you. I ain't playing with you no more. I want the next comment to be, girl, I listened to you, I made my plan, and I finally escaped. I'm here to help you. Like, I was literally in your position. I had no support whatsoever. I had no job, I had no money in my bank account. I didn't know what I was gonna do. And it wasn't until I had a vision, I had a plan, and I took it step by step. I still have so many goals. I don't know what I'm doing. No one knows what they're doing. But try every day. That's all I'm doing. Please do not think I have it together. I do not have it all together. I have nothing together, okay? Don't get it twisted. I'm just trying to help you with what I learned from all these years. I want you to learn from my mistakes so we can get up there and be uplifted. It's time to live your best life, okay? See you in the next video, and don't forget to like.